First hot day of 2024. Phoenix Rising come together on a cooler night than the day was and have a chance to get their season on a roll against Colorado Springs Switchbacks here on Rising Radio. A Saturday night between two teams stuck towards the bottom of the USL Championships Western Conference. With Ronan Haycoop, I'm Ryan Sikora. Mahirson Hassan will join us in a moment as Phoenix have to find a way to get off and running in this early season row. So things to work on for Phoenix Rising and head coach Danny Stone. Just 5 games into his managerial career in 2024, a 1-3-1 start. Here's how his side is going to line up today on this Saturday, April the 13th, against Colorado Springs Switchbacks. We'll read it to you, and if you're following along on our Twitter broadcast, you can see it visually. Rocco Rios-Nova once again gets the start and goal. Backline unchanged. John Stenberg will captain the side, flanked by Lawrence Wyke and Pop Marboy. Gabby Torres and Mo Traore expected to be the 2 wingbacks. That would be different than what it was in Tulsa. And in the middle, still Renzo Zambrano, still Julio Dorotioto. And then the front 3, a couple of changes to the number 10s. Darius Formella, who scored from the spot to earn that equalizing goal in Oklahoma last week, gets the start instead of Emi Quaisho. And then Fede Varela replaces Panos Armenakis, who's on the bench to start this game for the first time this season. Remy Cabral, fresh off a brace last week, leads the line for the second consecutive game. They'll face Colorado Springs Switchbacks, led by first-year head coach James Chambers. Again, if you're following along on the Twitter stream, you can see it. They'll go Christian Herrera in goal. We think it's a back 3. Wahab Akwe, Matt Mahoney, and Koa Santos. Yosuke Hanya, the new incoming wingback from Japan by way of Colorado Rapids 2 via loan, will start on the right. Duke Lacroix on the left. Zach Zandy, Speedy Williams, the double pivot. The front 3 of Quincy Hewerman, Tyreek McGee, and Juan Tejada. Interestingly for them, no Ronaldo Damas in the starting lineup. Ronan, we bring you in. McGee's going to have a big role today for James Chambers' side. But Rising win it back off the second ball. Renzo Zambrano trying to do some work in midfield. Lays off for Dorotioto. Room to roam on the near side if they can get it to the feet of Formella. They do. Formella. Fede Varela into the box, saved by Christian Herrera. First good opportunity in a while for Phoenix flowing forward. Denied by the keeper of Colorado. One high by Hewerman. Into the box goes Quincy Hewerman. Tejada, a layoff, a shot from Colorado. Save Rocco. It was an easy one, but he had to get low, and he had to get low quickly. Still 0-0. Dorotioto with his left. Varela with his right. Christian Herrera has issued a 3-man wall from 30 yards out. The 6'7" keeper faced with Fede. Dorotioto's left foot nearly trickled in on the shot. It careened beyond the wall and nearly caressed the near post, but he couldn't finish. Somehow it's still 0-0, 37th minute. One by Stenberg, then by Traore, and Santos for Colorado. Formella wins it back for Phoenix. Into the channel for Cabral. One-on-one he is with Akwe, supported by Fede Varela. Remy Cabral has a go, and it rattles off the crossbar. Herrera was rooted to his spot, and Remy Cabral, with a full head of steam, had a shot that hit the woodwork. With a little over 20 minutes to go in the second half, Panos Armenakis will come on. He will replace Fede Varela. So Gallardo adds the pace and the ability to run in behind, especially in a late game scenario when legs are tired, and Armenakis will try and take it to you with the ball at his feet. Fourth corner of the night for Rising. Armenakis, an outswinger from the far side. He drives it to the back post, top of the 18. Formella, a shot through traffic, not out and in! 1-0 Rising! If that doesn't get you going, I don't know what will. In the 71st minute, Phoenix have the lead against Colorado Springs. A rejoice off a rebound in the south end. John Stenberg's first of the year, his first since the leveler in Charleston.
And just in his second match back, John Stenberg, Johnny on the spot on that one. The first one came for Formella. The rebound to Stenberg, and just a great finish to the top right-hand corner.
A quarter of an hour remaining at 38th and Washington. Your goal scorer, once again, is John Stenberg, who spoke at the midweek about the pressures of playing at home. There's always pressure. When you play at home for Phoenix Rising, you always have the pressure. He answers that call with his first finish in a while for Phoenix. Industrious and wide right. Speedy Williams, he'll go the 90 today for Colorado. Yosuke Hanya in midfield. In trouble was Williams after the 1-2. Has to get it off Mahoney. He's switched from right to left now. Into the channel, Damas will run, and Marboy got there first. That's why you go get that kid. He makes everything that looks hard to get to look easy. Mahoney drives one into the box, pop Marboy away. A machine defensively, and in behind Gallardo, 2-on-2, near side, Erickson into the box, Cabral is there, a touch, a shot, it was blocked on the way. What an excellent piece of defending from Colorado. Defender for attacker, Formella off, Fuenmayor on. 3 minutes and a little bit more to go. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Whip to the wide side. Right-footed cross in. Stenberg headed away. Fuenmayor keeps it clear. 4 minutes for Phoenix Rising to find their footing. Cabral on a giveaway. Remy Cabral's one-on-one. Remy Cabral into the 18. Cabral, a bad angle, a chip, and wide. Still 1-0. Remy really could have put it to bed.
Just dribbled way too far to the outside, Ryan. He had the shot right at the top of the box. Herrera was only probably a third of the way to covering his goal fully. Gotta take advantage when you see it. Don't second guess yourself from the top.
Too heavy a touch, and it turned it back to Colorado Springs. Iro Enriquez, who's played every game that he's been available for this season, did not start this one, has come off the bench, a magical right foot, an El Salvador international. Speedy Williams is there too. It's a four-man wall in red for Phoenix. There's one player lying with his back facing the ball on the floor. Rios Novo, a step off his goal line. Every Rising defender stands a step in from the 18. 23 yards out, it's Armanakis on the ground. Williams a straight run up, Enriquez a curled one. A whistle blows from Ben Salah, 93rd minute. Enriquez winds and hits the wall. Second chance, hits the wall again. 2 Rising blocks with 2 minutes to go. He drives one into the feet of Anderson. Supported, a shot, it's blocked again. Enriquez looking for room. Has support with Lacroix. Enriquez into the box. Free is Santos. Damas at the first post. And at the second post, the runner was there. But he's offside. The ball went in, but he's offside. It was Damas at the near post, and he missed it, and it was splashed in at the back post. The flag came up from Peter Hansen, the second official on that side. It is still 1-0. In the 95th minute, Colorado Springs has an equalizer taken away. Rising make a change, and Carter Rito comes in. He replaces Remy Cabral. This is Rito's 100th appearance in the USL Championship. It could very well be a victorious one. Reams one into the air. Headed away by Marboy through the back of Anderson. That's a foul in the middle of the park. Looking for a quick restart. (1-0), John Stenberg, 71st minute. He scored but once last year, he scores tonight. And he wins the header, pushing it away, a wave to the air. 3 whistles, 3 points at home for Phoenix Rising. Stenberg in the 71st, and Rising are on 6 points in 2024. The South End gets to send smoke to the sky and feel the joy of a win, and Colorado Springs are still without a point in this young season. John Stenberg was inserted into the lineup as a starter for the first time this season. Last game, His first game back, the defensive leader, and they give up 3 goals. They respond. He responds with a goal of his own to give Rising all 3 points and give Danny Stone some support and some relief in the early stages of this season, Ronan. Hot and heavy day, chilled out through the calm nature of the captain in red, John Stenberg's winner. Your final score tonight, Phoenix Rising 1, Colorado Springs 0. Welcome back to Rising Radio, a 1-0 Phoenix Rising win on a Saturday night. The 6th match day of the year. We apologize for some technical difficulties over the break. We hope you're happy to join us here for this one. What a win, Ronan. What a win, and what an opportunity, and we're going to get a chance to talk to assistant coach Darnell King in just a moment here on Rising Radio's post-game show. As we bring in Coach King right now. Darnell, can you hear us?
Yeah, can hear you guys.
How about that result?
That was great. Obviously, a win is excellent. You know, it's a long season, but to start getting that on our belt is what we want to do, especially at home in front of these amazing fans.
Can you take us through some of the pregame tactical shifts? Obviously, the move to the back 4. You go with 4 natural center backs across the back line, and you dominated possession, had more shots in half than you've had all year.
Yeah, I mean, it was something that we thought would work against this team and how they shaped up. I mean, they had 2 different formations that we looked at throughout the week, so we thought this would be the best way to go about it. And, you know, they wanted to sit off when they came here, and that just gave us license to keep them in their half and try and pummel them the best we can. And we ended up getting a goal off of a corner, and, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes that has to happen that way.
Yeah, and Coach, it looked periodically you guys would move more from a direct line of attack, you know, moving through Panos, especially in that second half. Was that a tactical decision that you coaching staff made, or is that just the natural flow of the players of like, hey, let's take a second, let's move side to side, pick our places instead of moving directly, and then kind of switching it up to diversify that offensive portfolio?
I mean, we have many different types of players that can come on the field and make an impact, and we just felt that these 2 players that we brought on, Gaia and Panos, were going to bring a bit more energy, and right away you saw that. You know, from the first one they had a combination, they got down the line and got a crossing, so from there it ended up Panos taking the kick, and then we were just being more aggressive. We want to win games, so in that moment, you know, we felt we needed that energy, and we took it. When
you look at the late game stuff that happened over here on this corner, Darnell, with the dive from Anderson or the simulation from Anderson, and then the offside flag. What was your vantage of that? Obviously, you're all the way over there. You flipped sides on the dugout this year, but did you get any kind of look at that one?
Yeah, I saw. I mean, I'm just happy that it went our way. I mean, I'm glad we didn't. The guy didn't get tackled in that area, and I'm glad that the referee saw it the right way for us. So, I mean, very happy with the ref's decisions on those, and then, you know, we just move forward.
You clean up 3 points tonight. How important coming in today was the message that, hey, this is a team without a point, you're at home, you need to find a way to get the job done?
Yeah, no, it was very important, but we also not to take any team lightly, because you guys know year after year teams get better, and any given day a team can be sharp and come back no matter what position they're in or how they're doing in the season. So it was just mainly focusing on us and then going about it the way we did today.
And last one from us, your captain, John Stenberg, stepping up. Rough week last week, inserted in the lineup, conceding 3 goals, and he steps up and steps back into the limelight in a big way.
Yeah, Big John, man, he's been on a long journey to get back here, and I'm really happy for him to get that goal for himself and to boost the team. He's been a great leader throughout the whole process, and then keeping the boys focused through some ups and downs we've had already. This is just a highlight of what's more to come from him.
Riverhounds next week for you, Coach. Enjoy the night, enjoy the victory, and get back to work on Monday, I suppose.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Darnell King, assistant coach for Phoenix Rising, on a night in which 3 points was won, Ronan, and won in a gritty, effort-filled way that we didn't really see a week ago.